Yes, my name is Vidar Mengi. Yes, and I'm glad to have been invited in this meeting by the professionals from the Liberal Democratic Party. Liberal Democratic Party. I'm talking about liberal because liberal means liberation. Now, sir, I wish you understand that Professor and I occupied Eacc with other friends.
Yes.
Because of unsolved cases on corruption.
Yes.
We also took a petition, the same petition, we took it to the Senate and we were received by Senator Dan Manzo.
Yes.
The petition is about retrieving funds that have been stolen in this country. Yes. And it has been scripted back to 1963. But Mimi, I'm very concerned on Kitui East. In Kitui East, we have a man who was listed as among the top, whose bursary funds could not be traced. Mind you, only bursary. The ones for bursaries cannot be traced. Around 80 million. Yes. Yeah. We have a lot of money we have been giving the same money as Kiharu. But there is nothing happening huko. All what we are seeing is maybe perhaps an Huduma center from the state. Now, the EACC, funny thing, why I'm very sad with EACC is because that EACC will come to clear corrupt individuals to run for the seat. Now I'm requesting you, since this is a liberal party, we need to liberate that EACC. Definitely. And I am requesting that we put energies on that. Number one, we have to ensure that even if they cannot solve those cases before 2027, they are not going to clear corrupt people to run for offices. Yes. We better do as Professor said on that day. You better call me Nite Firimbi, we call our youth and burn it down. If that is so called.
If they join us, like what Professor said, we are going to come up. We have a prototype on how we can liberate
that EACC, that institution.
We have a prototype, a formula that works, not a manifesto that is one paragraph, but a formula that works in a particular way.
Yes.
And all those issues are going to be dealt with.
That is my concern. Thank you.
Yes, my brother.
Yes, okay, my name is Fahad Yusuf from the County 001, and currently I'm the youth MCA representing Portrees Ward, and also I'm aspiring to be the Senator of Mombasa County 2027. So I've got a lot of grievances, and maybe you should also be aware that I'm not only here as a voice of the youth, also as the voice of change in this country.
Yes.
And with a lot of ambition and conviction that this country is going to change. And changing doesn't reach there, you have to change to the best levels. And the main aim that maybe I want to make it clear, mbona nimesimamia kiti at such an age and at a coastal region, because I've seen that at our region coast, from Mombasa, Tana River, Lamu, we have been left behind. At some point, we don't have a political party. Our leaders associate themselves in the courts, in the dust courts of other political parties. That's why we have a lot of issues from the coastal region. And let me tell you something, Professor. On the other, you know, in a coastal region, let's say Mombasa, it's a second city in this country. Mind you, Nairobi today migrates to Uganda. The capital city of this country will be Mombasa. Are you proud that that will be the city of this country?
No.
The National School of Mombasa County, countrywide, becomes number 252.
Mombasa School.
A county school in Nakuru, where I went through high school, Nakuru High School, becomes number 50. And a national school in Mombasa becomes number 250.
Wow.
That's why you see in the educational scope of Mombasa County, we are so down. That's why people associate our leaders that are very illiterate. The issues are there when you come to the education sector. Universities there, we have branches of university. We don't have a main campus. We have the branch of JKUAT is there. We don't have a main campus. Only TUM. It's a city in this country. Only one university. We have a university that has stalled for almost 3 years. We have a university in Kilifi, Tali College. It is there for 3 years. It has never been built. People went with their money. You know, the SSC kept quiet. Only one university is functioning in the coastal region. TUM University it has more of technical courses. Now there's a lot of, if you measure up different counties with Mombasa or with the coast province, even there's a time Murkomen say that why people of Mombasa County are not protesting, yet they have the worst transport system, the worst education, and the worst leadership, but they're not protesting. Protests are happening in Nairobi. That now motivated me and said that these leaders realize that we are so back and we are quiet. Because it is, for me to go and study in Mombasa, you have to have money to start the best performing schools are private schools. You have to go to Light Academy, Msha, you have to go to Aga Khan, you have to go to Sheikh Khalifa, so that you get an airplane and go to University of Nairobi. But for today, if you go to those universities and all, I'm a medic. If you go to, let's say, a certain hospital in Mombasa and just find those people who are working there from Mombasa, you ask them, where did you go to high school? They'll tell you, I went to Sheikh Khalifa. Where did you go to high school? I went to Aga Khan. But if you get someone just from a small government school from Mombasa who has made it through all the way, it's a very, very rare case. You study primary school, get your 380 marks, get your 400 marks, move from the city, go to study at Nairobi School, Alliance, go to Nakuru High School, to Chavakali. But where is the national school from a city like Mombasa?
Yes.
We will have some youths who are getting airplanes. It's a government school. Shibulatoa is a national school. You have only one airplane, and it's number 200 and something in this country. Yes. And the second city in this country, it's very wanting. Yeah? You have the ocean, you have the port, you have 2 international ports. You have 2 international ports. You have the Moi International Airport, it's a port. You have the Kenya port. But you are the poorest people in that place. People are begging for jobs. There is no water. Currently, Mombasa, there is no water. And there's a policy that people should not build story buildings in Mombasa because it's an island. It can never hold such weight. But now people are introducing tall buildings. So there's a big problem, and it comes with poor leadership. People who are irrelevant leaders. So I'm calling my fellow youth from the coastal region. This is the party that we are going to join. Join us. We have we have the same ideologies, the same ideas. We are not working for anyone, or we are not pleasing anyone. We just want to change our country. Good leadership, proper leadership, so that you can move forward as one. Either you are jobless, or you are working, or you are millennial, Gen Z. Come join us. We are not associating you with a lot of party issues from other parties. You do this, nominations this. No. Come with ideas. You share here. We work together.
Now, hata nataka kuambia, we look at the camera niseme hivi, hatuchukii mtu. We hate nobody. If anything, we have more love than hate. Tunapenda nchi yetu kiasi ya kwamba kama wewe ni adui yetu, basi wewe ni adui yetu. Kama wewe ni adui ya Kenya, basi wewe ni adui yetu. Lakini we are driven by love, not by hate. We love our country, that whatever we are doing will not be good for those people who don't love this country. Kwa hivyo Gen Z tulionana kama sisi ni adui ya taifa, la hasha. Sisi ndio marafiki yenyewe. Sisi sio mnafiki. Sisi tuliitwa shetani, lakini sisi tunapenda nchi yetu kuliko wenye wanaiongoza vibaya. Kwa hivyo nataka kuhakikishia kuwa mimi pia ni mpwani bwana. Nimesoma pwani, mimi natoka Bokole. Hakuna ati wa pwani hawana akili. Apwani wanakosa mashule, wanakosa yale tunasema tunaita kwa lugha ya kimombo opportunity. Fursa ya kutumia hekima na elimu yao kuwapeleka mbele. Kwa hivyo itahakikisha kuwa pwani pia inaweza kuwa ni sehemu ambayo imeheshimika, kwa sababu wanadharau pwani. Hiyo ni madharau.
And finally I'll say as LDP, maybe I'll preempt today that sometime next year during the International Human Rights Day will be and finally what I'd like to say that as LDP, I'll want to preempt now that next year during the Kenya Human Rights, the International Human Rights Day, we are trying to organize a symposium, a conference that will be calling upon technocrats from all divides. We are developing prototypes on how to change this country, and we have already started, and we are developing these particular prototypes, and we'll be calling upon them to see how for a validation process they go through, and we see whether it works or not, and then we can get input from technocrats on how we can be able to transform this country. Thank you very much.